While we're waiting on Josh, we're just gonna get started here. All right, everybody, welcome to episode 9 of our Vibe Next Gen Instagram Live series. I'm Jackson DePasquale, and our special guest tonight is St. Pius shortstop, Texas commit, Victoria Hunter. Victoria, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Doing good. So you commit to Texas this year. Texas is pretty much going off in softball right now. What was it like getting that offer from Texas for you as a junior, correct?
Yes.
As a
Honestly,
junior.
it was pretty surreal at the time. Like, it just didn't feel like it was really happening. But then, like, it kind of, like, set in, and I was like, okay, I'm here. Like, now it's time to get ready. So that's what I'm doing right
So, sorry, I'm trying to look fast. There we go. What's up, Josh?
Hello. How's it going?
So we kind of got started here, did our little intro, and now Victoria's kind of talking to us about committing to Texas as a junior.
All right. Yeah, the future Longhorn. You know, I do appreciate that on her committed graphic that she used. One of my favorite pictures of Vipe of her trying to break her bat over her knee and screaming. Let's just be honest about that. It's an awesome picture that she had on her graphic. Jackson, did you just like fall down a flight of stairs?
Yeah, the phone is it's set up perfectly, so any buzzing or anything, it's gone.
It was just like a spinning whirlwind.
So Victoria, you obviously had some big goals for yourself when we came to y'all's media day. This season, what are your goals for the team, and what are your goals for yourself?
So for the team, like, this being pretty, like, rebuilding year, we lost a lot of seniors. We lost a lot of, like, key parts to our team. So this year, our team is a lot of freshmen, so just trying to, like, get all those moving pieces working and get us back to, like, where we were last year. I think that's the biggest one. And then for me, I'm trying to get to 30 home runs, but I'm getting walked a lot, so I don't know if that's going to happen because it's getting taken out of my hands. But lately, I've been working on, like, the mental aspect of the game, which goes, like, as far as, like, softball IQ to, like, just being okay with failure and learning how to, like, build from it.
You're straight getting like the Barry Bonds treatment now as a junior. Like they're like, we are not pitching to you because you're about to hit this thing 400 feet out of the ballpark.
Yeah, I'm at 9 right now, but
Okay.
In like 2 games, I think I've gotten walked 2 games straight. Like,
What's like the biggest home run you've hit? Like just where like you absolutely terrorized the ball. Like there was no cover left on it and you don't know if it's landed yet.
oh, actually, that would be like a couple weeks ago. Like, I hit this ball so far, I just like knew it was gone. And it, like everyone else, as soon as it came back, it was just so far gone. There's no telling.
Is it a feeling like when you connect with it? Like, does it just feel like you know that feeling now? You've hit so many home runs, like you know when you got it.
I pretty much know, like, as soon as I hit it. Sometimes I don't, so I gotta like run full speed. But then most of the time, when I know it's like gone, like, I just know, like, it's just a feeling.
If you, because you're such a big home run hitter, if we were like to take you down to Minute Maid Park, do you think you could put one in the Crawford boxes or on the train tracks?
I definitely try. Definitely try.
So when the Astros have like a celebrity softball game, you need to be involved, or at least a celebrity like a home run derby, softball home run derby.
Definitely.
So Victoria, we like to kind of mix it up here, and since Matt is not here, I will ask his quick Fab Five questions for him. First question we got: what's your go-to Whataburger order?
I'd say chicken strips with barbecue sauce and a vanilla milkshake.
Everyone gets chicken at Whataburger, and I don't understand it. It's
Well, what else did you get? I
a
wouldn't
burger.
The chicken strips are way better.
Okay, fair enough.
But see, it's also like, here's a question though, like when the buffalo chicken strip sandwich comes around, Victoria, do you roll into that though, or are you just straight chicken strips?
I haven't tried that yet, but when it comes around, I'll be on it.
Get on it, and then just change out the bread for Texas toast. Game changer.
Got it. I got
So, second kind of fun question we got: what is your dream car?
Ooh, my dream car would have to be a Range Rover
Okay.
SR.
Okay. And then the last question I got: if you could represent one brand with this new NIL that's in college, what would be the brand that you want to represent? I know Matt is the biggest Starbucks guy we know. He's always got a Starbucks drink in his hand. He would say Starbucks. I would probably say something to do with A&M. What would kind of be your NIL?
I would say Nike. Everything I wear is Nike from like head to toe, completely.
Okay.
Yeah, see, now, Jackson, you're in trouble because you let the Longhorn know that you're an Aggie, so she's just going to razz you the whole time now, like undeniably razzing you. Actually, it's a rivalry coming back, right? Because by the time Victoria gets there, Texas should be in the SEC. Let's talk about that. I mean, the SEC is so good at softball. Florida is down there, and you got LSU and all Tennessee, all these just quality softball programs. Are you excited for the challenge of heading to what arguably is the toughest softball conference in the United States?
Honestly, it's gonna be a challenge, but like I'm prepared for it. I'm preparing for it right now as we speak, and I've never had a problem with being on the big stage like at all. So I'm like incredibly excited to be there.
What about your leadership? Like when you describe your leadership to people, like how do you describe it?
Honestly, just being there for someone, like just letting them know it's okay. Like everyone makes mistakes. I make mistakes in high school all the time, and just letting them know it's okay. Everyone makes mistakes, and just to build on it, building on failure, back to that idea.
So, Victoria, I feel like a lot of people don't necessarily understand how the baseball and softball recruitment kind of works. What was it for you that made you choose Texas, and were there other schools in the mix too, or was it just Texas gave you that offer and you just jumped on it right away?
So the way recruiting works, for softball, is like September 1st of your junior year, that's when you can start talking to colleges more than like going to camps and sending them emails and stuff. So when September 1st rolled around, I think I left at lunch at school because I had like 10 back-to-back calls for colleges. So I just left school, and you just get on all those calls. They invite you on visits, and then you really need to know what you want. Like for me, I was really big on education as well as like athletics. So I wanted that like big atmosphere, but I also wanted thing because softball is going to end eventually, and I need to be prepared for life after that. So Texas was the best. Like Texas was the biggest academic one and athletic one together that really made me choose it.
So what was like you're mentioning your lunch that day? Like you're sitting there and your phone is just boom, 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 one after another. Like I know that's like probably like stressful and you're like, I gotta get all these calls and stuff, but like at the same time, was it like almost like a day you had waited and worked for, like to be receiving all those calls and all that interest from across the country?
Honestly, that was probably one of the best days of my life. I had no problem leaving school to get on them. I was just so over the moon happy, and that was probably one of the best days of my life.
So I know University of Texas for the collegiate part of your softball career. Have you thought like because softball is back in the Olympics, Team USA is now competing in the Olympics in softball. Have you thought Olympics? Do you have Olympic aspirations to one day pull on Team USA gear and play for the United States?
I definitely do. After college, probably during college, that's probably what I'm going to be working towards.
So, Victoria, for you, there's actually a lot of great softball players in not only just the Houston area, but also like the private schools around Houston. I mean, you've got Avery Hodge down at Fort Bend Christian Academy going to OU. What is it like? I know you play for the Bombers, and I know Avery did too. What is your relationship with some of the people, some of the other players around the area, and what is someone that you might want to team up with in the future?
So I pretty much know at least one or two people on most teams that we play, and they're pretty good. They're really good leaders on the team. But if I would say someone, I'd say Avery Hodge because she's just a really big leader to me, and I really like that about her.
Do y'all like because y'all like compete so much through the season, like summer and then the season, and like y'all do you keep in contact with y'all text back and forth like, hey, I thought you had a great game or anything like that, or like when y'all like FECA and St. Pius will never face off unless y'all in a tournament or something like that
Yeah,
because of
like
classification.
I
What
think we
was that?
lost. Yeah,
Oh,
we
y'all will
played
face.
them. That was not a real good game for us. It was that was a time where it was like 29 degrees or 30 degrees, something like that, and everyone was just trying to go home.
Yeah, those games are always the one you're like, all right, umpire, let's
Yeah.
go a little quicker. So Victoria, obviously, it's your junior year. Y'all have a kind of a rebuild year. Y'all have some goals for this year. What are things that you are looking forward to at the end of this season, but also going into your senior year because you'll be almost there, getting ready to go to college at that point.
Honestly, it's almost bittersweet because I don't want to leave this team at all. Like all of us have had like this like bond over the last 4 years, and it's just gonna be sad that it's gonna come to an end. But everything come to an end, and I'm excited to get so.
All right, so I know you're close with your teammates, so we're gonna have some fun here. You gotta kind of match your teammate to this position and what they would do. Who is like the biggest jokester on the team, on like the team bus?
I'd say Olivia, but like honestly, when we have like those bus rides, the long bus rides, she will like talk the whole time, and she's like constantly making people laugh. And then, like last week, like I was just trying to go to sleep on the bus. Hey Vic, look at this. I was like, bro, leave me alone. I'm just trying to sleep. But yeah, I'd say Olivia.
What do you think's the longest bus ride like that she could talk continuously for? Like, what could be the record?
Uh, San Marcos, that would be like I think it's like 3 hours or something like that. I don't know.
All right. Who on the team do you see being potentially a softball coach one day?
Ooh, I'd say Sam Fox because she's just really good with like kids, and she's really good at like teaching and coaching, and she's just like an all around great person.
Do y'all have any like chefs on the team? Anybody a big cook? Like you can see him on like Gordon Ramsay's like cooking show one day.
Nobody on the team can cook. They literally live off of like Cheeto puffs, like flaming hot Cheeto puffs. Nobody can cook.
So that's the fuel to success. Flaming hot Cheeto puffs.
That's like
Oh
what
my!
we're eating in the dugout.
Victoria,
I want to say like when we were at your photo shoot, I want to feel like someone was eating like a bag of hot Cheetos because y'all had white uniforms on, and I was like, who thought eating flaming red hot Cheetos was a good idea when y'all had white uniforms on for a
Yeah,
photo shoot?
that was definitely all of the freshmen.
Speaking
gotta
of those
blame
freshmen, yeah, I mean, but speaking of those freshmen, I know that's your pitching and your catching battery. How have they come along in the first couple weeks of the season?
Honestly, they've stepped up a lot. They've had to like come in some pretty tough situations, and I think that like they've never complained one time, even when it got really hard. So I applaud them on that.
So Victoria, we all gotta know what's the walk up song this year. What are we
My
rocking with the walk up song?
has stayed the same for 3 years, and it will remain in my senior year. And it's "Cash for" by Gunna.
Okay,
Everything's
okay.
gonna be the same.
Even in college.
I don't know. I might change it in college, but I know I'm gonna keep it all through high school.
Okay. You can't bet if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep, it's my lucky song.
So everyone, we are here with Victoria Hunter. If you guys have got any questions, drop them in the comments. We'll start to wrap it up here in a little bit, but if you've got any questions, go ahead and ask them now.
What do you like about Austin? Because like it's not only like it's not only the school and the facilities and stuff like that. And I know Jackson's so excited about this, but tell me, what do you love about Austin, Texas? Like, are you excited about? I mean, there's the music scene, there's the food scene. Like, what you like about it?
I'd say one of the things that I noticed when I went on my visit is there's such like a wide variety of food, and it's like weird, but like it's good at the same time. Like there's just like some weird mixes that just go good together for no. I'd say the food.
What's your like favorite? Are you like a barbecue person? Because I mean, I could like tell you, I could recommend some barbecue places in Austin. I'm just saying, but
You got barbecue places in Austin?
Oh yeah, Franklin's barbecue.
I'll have to check that.
I know some better barbecue places in College Station, but it's okay.
Nobody wants.
No, not Frank. No, Franklin's is like has been in the top 5 of Texas Monthly's barbecue for like since it started. Like, you just gotta prepare yourself. It's like a long line.
You gotta have good bowl. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, we got a question. What is your favorite color?
My favorite color right now has to be purple.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna say burnt orange.
No. Favorite pregame snack?
I'd say any kind bar that doesn't have peanuts in it because I'm allergic.
Okay. Do you have any pets?
Yes, I have a dog named Max.
Okay. What kind of dog?
He's a Portuguese water dog.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. Interesting.
I feel like I need to Google what a Portuguese water dog is. I'm actually gonna Google this right now. I'm very intrigued by.
Well, we had to get a hypoallergenic dog because my brother has a lot of allergies. Like dogs that shed, he doesn't do very well with that.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's such a fluffy dog.
Yeah.
I had to Google search it.
All right, everyone. If you've got any more questions, drop them in the comments real quick. We're getting ready to wrap this up. This is Victoria Hunter from St. Pius, committed to Texas. If you've got any questions for her, just go ahead and ask them in the comments.
Have there been any movies that have come out? Movie theaters are getting going again. More movies. Hollywood's pumping movies out again. Any recent ones have hit theaters that you've gone and watched or want to go see?
The last one I went to go see is a Spider-Man movie when it came out. It was so good.
One of the best Spider-Man movies probably ever. That one was pretty great. But Tobey Maguire is the OG Spider-Man. I don't care what anyone says. He is the original. Everyone else with this Tom Holland and all that, they can leave.
He played that role so well.
Oh, yes. Oh, he's the best. So we got a question, favorite song of all time?
That's a hard one. I'd have to stick with my walk-up song. Like, it never gets old. It never gets old.
Favorite cookie flavor? This is an interesting
one. Sugar cookie, definitely.
Sugar over chocolate chip? Oh.
Definitely.
Longhorn sugar cookie it's all adding up now.
She's going straight sugar cookie. So that question makes me think. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Like, you're at the ice cream shop. What are you getting?
Cookies and cream.
See, she goes cookies. She got the cookies and cream. So okay, yeah.
Okay, I'll give it to her. All right, everyone. Well, if we've got no other questions for Victoria, we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm Jackson DePasquale. This is Josh Cook. This is Victoria Hunter. Make sure y'all check us out next week for episode 10, and make sure y'all hit the parks and go watch Victoria play this year because she's bound to hit a ball out if you go. All right, everyone.
Yeah, and just when she comes up to bat, just razz the pitcher and just start chanting, pitch to her, pitch to her. Come on. We can get everybody doing it. We can get her to the 30 home runs for this year if we collectively all come together.
All right, everyone. It's been a pleasure, Victoria. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank
we will
you.
see everyone next week.
Thanks, Victoria. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.